Hi, everybody. We're live. If you guys hear that TV in the background, let me know so I can tell Mark to turn it down because he's in there watching some kind of craziness. I don't know. So if y'all hear a TV in the background, please tell me to turn it to have me have him turn it down. So, Mischief, if you hear it, let me know. You can message me. I've got you pulled up on my other screen. So, um, I never know. I never know what you can hear and what you can't. Depends on the microphone. So, anyway, I'm gonna get started, y'all. I hey, I cut my hair. Did anybody notice? I cut that part that like hung down, kind of looking a little mullety off. So I have a haircut today. Haven't cut my hair in about 3 years because it's been bald. So anyway, I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know, just maybe feel a little more pep in my step today. I'm also back in the dining room. We're gonna see how that works out. So yeah, I got my homebody mode sweatshirt on because that's me, a homebody mode. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started so we can get this underway so I don't get in trouble. So, anyway, here we go. I just want to say hello to everybody, of course. And actually, no, I'll do that in just a second. Okay. Oh, my brain's not working right. I don't know. I moved back in here and now I'm lost again. So, I just want to welcome everybody to our channel where we bring out the truth, y'all, about the Church of Scientology. I want to thank all of my subscribers, my members, my chatters, the lurkers, the replay crew, the ones that leave comments on the replay. You all just mean the world to me. And I know I say that all the time, but you truly do. You really, truly, truly do. I'm in the process, a couple little housekeeping things, y'all. I'm still in the process of figuring out the Zoom thing. I was really discouraged because somebody wrongly told me that not only did I have to pay for it, but that anybody that was in the Zoom would have to pay for it. But I found out that's not true. I will have to pay for it, but you all will not have to pay for it. So that kind of made me feel better. So anyway, we're just trying to figure out exactly what program we want to do, which one we want to do, how much we want to pay. And then we're going to try for October to have our first members only Zoom meeting. So I'm kind of excited about that. I also want to continue with the chat that we did like the other day, where it was like the chat decides the topic, because I thought that went pretty good. I thought it was fun and interesting. And I think that as we go on, it'll get even more so. And that's a way that just the people that aren't members can also just have a chance to chat with us. Now, they're not going to be on the screen, although I will pop you on the screen if you want on the screen. So on those days when we do that, the chat decides the topic, all you have to do is tell me, or all you have to do is I'll post a link and all you have to do is click on it and I'll bring you on stage. So no, we won't all be on stage at once, sadly, but we will be able to see you if you want to be seen. So, or if you just want to be heard, we can pop you on there with just your voice. I'll try to figure out how to do that, but I know it's possible. So, anyway, we'll figure all that out too. We're kind of figuring this out together, right? I kind of feel like the first 6 months I just got kind of used to being on camera, which I still don't like. But the second 6 months, we're going to make it about improving things and getting just better content and more community involvement, because that means the world to me. Oh, okay. So I also want to update you that didn't already know from either my Facebook posts or my community, um, whatever you call it, my community page on here on YouTube. But I wanted to let you know about the scans that Mark and I both had yesterday. It was so weird that accidentally we both had scans on the same day. And as it turned out, they did our scans at the same time. So we were both laying in those tubes at the same time. Not together, obviously, but at the same time. The news is not all rainbows and unicorns, but it's not all doom and gloom either. It, yesterday I was a little bit depressed and everything about it. Today, I'm worried about a few things, but I'm optimistic, if that makes any sense at all. So, okay, so first with Mark, and I'm going to read it so that I get it right. Um, he's my biggest concern, y'all. So I'm always going to lead with Mark, because he's, I was a basket case waiting for his results, which oddly we technically had before we left the hospital. So that was kind of cool. I mean, with that, we have that My Chart thing. I don't know if you all have it, but we have My Chart, and it's amazing. A lot of times I know my test results before my doctor does. I've actually left messages and she's like, let me go review those. I haven't seen them yet. So I don't know. But guys, I love Mark to death and I worry sick about him. So of course he's going to come first. So yes, the large tumor in his left kidney is cancer. Um, it they don't think that it's really aggressive, so that makes me feel better a little bit. So it does seem to have moved a little and has moved into some of his localized lymph nodes that are in that region. So that's concerning because when it gets into the lymph nodes, it can easily move to other areas, which terrifies me. But do what I can, just one thing at a time, right? So we're going to be moving pretty quickly, I think, with his surgery. I mean, it was on a Friday, so of course we have this weekend when the doctors aren't in the offices and everything, but I really expect to hear something the first of the week from his surgeon and maybe find out about surgery. So he also has some sort of nodule on his liver, which is what they said concerning. Okay. So they want to do some kind of a fancy MRI thing that is specifically for the liver. And that would tell them if it was cancer or not. Or they said that if, the surgeon gets ready to do surgery ahead of time before we get that scan done, that he'll just remove it and then test it and see if it's cancer. So we're not like held up, I don't guess, waiting to find out about that. But hopefully we'll move pretty quick. Anyway, okay. So as for me, gosh, my breast cancer has not grown, shrunk, or traveled. So that's good news. Although I had kind of hoped for it to have shrunk or gone away. Like, where was it? We can't find it. There's no cancer in there. But it didn't do it. With all the chemo that I've had, it's like, why aren't you shrinking? So I'm going to talk to my doctor and see if it's at all operable. And if so, I'm going to tell him that I want to do that. So anyway, the bad news is the chemo has apparently affected my heart and or the arteries in my heart. So I need some stents, y'all, to prevent some heart attacks. It would suck like crazy, to fight cancer all this time and then drop dead of a heart attack. So I'm really wanting to schedule that surgery as soon as possible. And I've already sent a message to my oncologist, and she's going to refer me to a heart surgeon, and we will get that ball moving very quickly too. So Mark and I are both going to be doing life-threatening or life-saving, sorry, not threatening, life-saving surgeries in the next few days. So I will keep you updated on that. If I can't, I will be leaning on Mischief Managed to update you guys as much as she can. She has pretty much basically the access that I do. Um, Also, my daughters may do something to let you know if anything needs to be said, but I don't expect it because my dad, he had it, and he said that he literally felt better in the recovery room than he had in months. So I've been extremely exhausted, as you know, and out of breath. Like I literally, like I'm sitting here right now and I'm fine. When I stand up, I'll be going like that. It's terrible. It's bad. Okay. The out of breath thing. And it's sometimes I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's been going on for weeks and weeks, like at least a couple months, maybe 3. So am told that that is probably my heart. And I'm just willing the little shit to keep on doing its job and let me have time to have those stents put in. So, Mark made a joke, y'all, that he said that, maybe we could have surgery at the same time and then we could just share a room. I don't know if he thinks it'd be cheaper or what. But we really do love being together. I mean, I miss him like crazy when he's at work. I'm just like, when's he going to get home? When's he going to get home? And even like today, he went to the grocery store and I was just like, come on, get back, get back. And he makes, he went quickly, but, he's home as much as he possibly can be. But when he's gone, I'm just like kind of a little bit lost. So y'all keep praying and having good thoughts for him and me too, but for him, because without him, I'm completely lost. So, but enough of all that, y'all. I want to get on with this live, and I think it's an important one, even if it's not technically about the cult. So, first, before I do that, though, I want to check in with my chat and just see who all's here, and then we're going to get on with it, okay? I keep moving my cards around, sorry. Okay, so let's see here. Susan P is here. Mischief Managed. Susan P won the being here first award, I guess. So Marilee's here. West Coast Fancy Nancy, hi. It's great to see you. RMJ70, hey guys. Out of lurker replay mode for today. Yay, yay. I love that. Please come back and chat with us often. We love it. So anyway, Constance June is here. Joe McCoy, hello. I'm here to say that I am hoping for the very best for Susie and Mark. They don't deserve all the problems and health they are having. No, we don't, but nobody does really, right? Megan said the other day, my oldest daughter, she said that, it's so sad because good people are like, sick and dying. And there's evil people in the world that they just keep on living. So I guess she thought I was one of the good people, I hope. Because I just keep on living too. Yeah, but first coffee, that's Mischief Managed. If you see it in the chat, unless I say it's me, it's her. This is indeed Susie. No, it is not. Oh, oh. Hello, Sunrise Dawn. Good to see you. Denise, it's good to see you. Hello, everybody. Lisa Kelson, yay, you cut your hair and you're not in the bed. These are good things. Love you, girl. I know, I kind of feel more like myself a little bit. So, no TV sound. Okay, thank you. I had already forgot about it. Y'all would have been sitting here going, she is not going to turn that TV down. Okay. The light in your house looks very nice. Yeah, it's bright in here today. Not actually, it's not real bright, but it does look it in the camera. But yeah, I like it. It looks pretty, I think. Pippi Longstocking forever. Good to see you. Totally Jersey. Hello, Evie. Good to see you. Lisa Kelson. I just watched Marilyn's video and sent $20 to Steve Mango's friend who needs help escaping Scientology. I so wish I had more to donate. I pray that helps him a little bit. Sweetheart, every little dime helps. It absolutely does, because you add it together, right? You just add it with everybody else's, and yes, it helps. DJ Nico's here. Midnight greetings from Sweden. Hugs and high fives around. Hugs to you and high fives too. Okay, we're going down here a little bit. It's hot here in Arizona. Denise, I didn't think I realized that you lived in Arizona. Oh my God. 113, only 18 degrees above normal. It's not that hot here. We're having a little bit of a cool stretch. Not like real cool. It's in the mid 80s. But I think it's going to be in the 90s again, close to 100 next week. So I am tired of this. 88 degrees in northern Utah, says Lisa Kilson. Good to know. That's so cool. I love the questions about, like, or the not questions, the when you tell like what time it is there or what the temperature is there and that kind of stuff, because it kind of like makes me feel connected to where you're at and understand a little bit more about where you're at and everything else. Question: a Zoom with us in October? It'll be nice. Absolutely. A Zoom with the members in October. It'll probably be about the middle of October because, I mean, let's face it, the first couple of weeks we're probably going to be tied up in surgeries and stuff. So um, I'm thinking the mid to the latter part of October. Just I want to do it like sooner, but it's gonna, if I'm realistic, that's probably what it's gonna be. Oh, DJ Nico said he's been to his granddaughter's christening today, and it was such a great event. I bet. That's so amazing. Speaking of unicorns, gave my older daughter an LED lamp in the form of a unicorn as a birthday gift yesterday. Aw, sounds sweet. Creepy B5 says, Susan, I've been looking for you. She's talking. Denise Hansen, good to see you. Sometimes having access to your chat isn't so good. I found that out that I had cancer before my doctor 2 years ago and I freaked out. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going down through here, trying to hit the ones that she starred and then come back to some of the others later. Yeah, Denise, chemo, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I know, right? So, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Hi, Cricket Cinema. Oh my, your heart is my favorite part about you. Oh. Yeah, I will. I think I will get some of my strength back and I'll be able to breathe better, which is going to make life so much better. I mean, I know that it'll take a few days to recover. My dad, he took kind of about a week off, and didn't do a whole lot. So, anyway, hey, Hef, good to see you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful to you, too. And I am still loving the sight of that engagement ring. You guys, if you haven't seen it, it is gorgeous. Oh, Alan, hey. Gosh, one of my favorite people on earth, mainly because he loves my Hef. We love you too, Alan, by the way. Not just because of Hef, but yeah. Yeah, it would be nice, Lisa, to be in the same room together. I would like that. Lona L, I don't recognize your name, but it's good to see you. She says, my mother just had stents put in. That's cool. I'm hoping that she's doing well. My prayers are with her. Thanks for stopping by. Mama's Live or Mama's Life. Hello. Hey, beautiful to you too. We got lots of chatters today. Cinderella. Yeah, I'm worried. She's worried too. Y'all, we're going to be fine. The sunrise dawn, I got enough prayers for both of you. Oh, good. Indigo's Insights. It's good to see you. Constance June, I think I already said hi to you. Okay, I'm kind of going down through here. Amanda or Anna, I'm sorry, I just saw another one. Anna from Canada, good to see you. Cami, prayers and positive vibes for both of you. Fat Grammy, good evening, Susie. Did you get my email? I have not checked my email yet, but I will, and I will get back to you, I promise. I have been checking everything else today, and I took a nap for like 2 hours. Mischief Managed said she was going to take a nap, and I said, me too. And then I woke up, and it was like, right before time for my live. I was like, oh, wow, that was quite the nap. So 3 degrees Celsius in Sweden at midnight. Autumn has definitely put its talons into us. Nico, autumn is my favorite time of year. West Coast Fancy Nancy, we're going to get triple digits next week here in Central Valley of California. It's just not letting you go. It is not letting you go. I grew up in California around Bakersfield, actually, and I loved it and I miss it. Liz Gale, hey babe, good to see you. Oh, you know I love you. Cajun Mama, good to see you. Nobody's late, guys. I haven't really even started. I did a little intro and that's it. Yeah, we need a picture of Hef's engagement ring. I will post one. She sent me one, and if she doesn't care, I'll post it on my community page because it is gorgeous. She's a lucky, lucky girl, and he did very good. Vancouver has mild weather too. We pay for the beauty with rain. Anna from Canada, yeah. Yeah, I love in indigo. In indigo. I love engagements and weddings. I really do. It's exciting. And babies. So guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. I haven't for those of you that think that you're late, you're not. I haven't really got started yet. I just did. You can go back when it's over and check. I did like a little update on mine and Mark's scans yesterday. We're okay. We're both facing surgery. But anyway, just go back and watch that after it's over. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I titled this one, I Want You Here. And it's funny that Liz Gale is here because that's where the title came. That's where the title came from. And I may cry because she's here and I'm going to, she kind of inspired at least parts of this entire video. So I just want to say hello. I'm back after my embarrassing meltdown on a live a few days ago. And after yesterday, which was emotionally and physically exhausting. Um, anyway, y'all, I suffer from extreme, severe anxiety. And when it gets close to my scans, I'm a wreck for a few days. And this time I had the added bonus of Mark going to have scans too for his kidney cancer. I want to make this clear. I am not using my anxiety as an excuse for having seriously lost my shit with Ononora. But it likely did help lead to it or contribute to it. But I'm a 58-year-old full grown woman. I know how to avoid these outbursts. And I failed miserably, and I am embarrassed that you all were witness to it. And I thought about going back and deleting that part out so that anybody on the replay crew wouldn't see it. But then I thought, no, I'm going to leave it because I had people in my live that saw it. And if I delete it, that's me being like, just not accurate with how things went. And so I wanted to be accurate, even though it was embarrassing. Okay. This said, I do stand by what I said, or at least until that final few seconds. I said what I meant, but the delivery was beneath me and beneath you. I shouldn't have done that to my viewers. And also, Nora didn't deserve it. So I'm very sorry for that too. I want to apologize to Nora. And I will personally, but I wanted to go ahead and put it in here too. So, in my defense, and this is not one of those, I apologize, but that's not what I mean here. I just mean that, I don't know, just I know that many of you felt the same way I did. And so I'm saying it kind of in our defense. I know that a lot of you watched it and you felt the same way that I did. I got a lot of emails and messages and everything from people that wanted to let it be known that they did feel the same way that I did. And I did completely believe that Nora was talking about us. And she told me that she was speaking to a specific woman who was in the chat that was being rude to her. I missed that because it was such a big chat and I was so exhausted and so emotional that I had just reverted to just only reading the starred comments, and I didn't see that part. And so if I had seen it, maybe I would have had a better understanding of what was going on, or maybe not, because some of you did see it and didn't have a better understanding of what was going on. But I thought she was speaking to all of us. But had I acted appropriately and spoken directly to her, she could have possibly cleared it up and I wouldn't have acted like a fool. The outcome probably could have been completely different and saved a lot of hurt and drama. Again, I'm embarrassed and I apologize to you and I apologize to Nora. And I have great respect for Nora. I care deeply for Nora. So I don't agree with her in the way that she feels about Aaron right now, but that's her and it's not me. And, you know, I don't know what to say. But I want her to know one thing. She may have decided, and it's absolutely, absolutely fine. She may have decided to leave the SBTV community, not be like not have the little thing up in, it's over here though, not have the little thing up on her deal that says that she's part of SBTV. But SBTV hasn't left her because that's what we are. We're a community of all of us people, not just Aaron. So I wish she wouldn't leave because, I know she's still online. I know she's still doing videos. She's still doing the same thing. She just is technically not associated with SPTV. But I wish that she would because we're bigger than one person. We're bigger than Aaron. In the midst of all this, y'all, I read a community post by Marissa, and she said in part that a lot of us never ends, which she also hates that term. So, but my brain couldn't come up with another phrase without like just, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so she thinks that a lot of us never ends are kind of trying to include ourselves in the ex Scientology body, like, as if we're one of them. She worded it way better. I can't remember her words exactly. But anyway, that she said that, and she said that, like that we're one of, to act like that we're kind of one of them. And I like Marissa a lot, but she sometimes says things that I'm just not in agreement with at all. And sometimes I get hurt. I got a little hurt again today. I was watching her live or her video and I got a little twisty, but I don't know if she's talking to me. And so I'm just going to live my life and do me. So anyway, I don't think that she tries to hurt people's intentions. She is just so frank and so honest and so just like, you know, completely honest with how she feels. That sometimes I think that she sometimes forgets it. She kind of be like stabbing us in the heart a little bit. But anyway, she said that we are often like groupies, that we're not activists, we're ex Scientology groupies, that we love watching them, that we love the drama, that we love to see how they are damaged and how they react to things and everything. And I think that there's probably some little creepers out there that are like that, but I think that the majority of this FPTV community is not like that. And I don't think that my group of people here on this channel are like that. But, I don't watch this cult stuff because it's cool to watch. It isn't cool to watch. It sucks and it hurts. And so you know, I know that they're still processing things, getting out of that cult. I cannot imagine what they go through, what they went through, and then what they go through when they come out. And so I'm going to start remembering to give them a little more grace. That's what I'm going to do. But anyway, when I did see her, what she said, it sent me into another fit of tears that had started hours ago with my meltdown. And I pretty much said, fuck this shit. I work too damn hard and care too damn much to be either a looky-loo rubbernecker or a groupie. Serge had, the night before, made me feel like that the non-protesting creators didn't matter, and I don't think that he intended to do that. And again, I want to give him more grace. I think that sometimes we just don't. I know I don't word things right. I'm not wording things right now. And I felt like that Fat Grammy had issued an ultimatum that I just couldn't live with. It was just a whole thing, y'all. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I would like for you to see that I'm human. I'm one person with a bunch of crap on her plate, but I still want to fight this cult. Till the day I die, I will fight this cult if they're still up and running. If we get them shut down before I die, which I hope is in many, many years, I'll go on to another cult or another horrible, horrible thing, because who knows what will be happening in 20 years. But anyway, I'm not, in case y'all are wondering, no, I'm not going to ever support DOA. I wish him all the luck in the world. I truly mean that. I want him to win his lawsuit. I want him to be successful. I want him to get his shit together and do what's right and be the man that he can be. Because we've seen it. We've seen glimpses of what he can be. And so, do I hate him? No, I don't. Not even a little. I just can't support him. I can't go watch him. I'm not going to send him money. I think he gets enough. And I can't. So, but if you can, that's you. And I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care who you support. I don't think any better or worse for you. But y'all, whenever I was, having a little bit of a meltdown over everything that happened in the last few hours, I packed all of my stuff away, all my notes, all my research that I'd done on this damn cult. I packed it away and put it in storage. I know, dramatic much, but that's what I did. Y'all see how long it lasted, because here I am, right? Yeah. But I later went to my community page where I'd posed the question, do the second and third gens even want us here? My thought process was that we seem to create or feed into a lot of the gossip and the drama and just the turmoil. And I just was afraid that we're hurting the movement more than we're helping. And I got a lot of responses from a lot of you. But I got one response that I didn't even know I needed. Not to diminish the importance of all of your responses, but I just say like a reply that really meant the most to me. And it was from Liz Gale, who I absolutely adore, guys. I think that she's amazing. I have for a long time. I think that she's amazing. And what she's been through in her life, in her family, losing her brother and losing her property and just everything, guys. I mean, she's just like such a classy person that anyway, so back to what I was going to say. Liz said, I want you here. I mean, here's my hero, right? The person that I most want to be like, who I adore in this community. And she just broke her arms, been through surgery, and she's in pain and on medicine and just, everything that's going on. Plus, just, I mean, life, right? Her son went off to college. I mean, anyway, but she took the time to tell me that simple but life affirming comment, and it changed everything for me. Guys, I'm sorry. These are actually happy tears. So, in that moment, I thought, I'm going back in the ring. I'm no lightweight who lays there and takes the loss. I'm a fighter. I fight everything, right? Oh, my eyes are burning a little bit. And I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight Scientology. And I'm going to do it my way. And if anybody doesn't like it, they don't have to watch. As much as I can say. I'm going to fight this cult. Not only the cult of Scientology, but any high control group that messes with my subscribers, y'all. If y'all have somebody or something that's a high control situation, I'm going to be there for you too. For all of you that have been victimized by monsters. I figured out that this, let me finish. I figured out that on an extremely, low level, I had become a victim of Scientology. The self doubt, the thinking people were out to get me, that I'd never succeed, that I didn't matter, and also taking Serge and Nora and even Liz Ferris's beliefs or feelings about Aaron too personally, and internalizing it and making it mine. That because they are irritated at him for whatever reason, and I'm not, that they're against me. But I'm not against them, and they probably don't even know who I am. So they're not against me either, And I will never understand their decisions, but I wasn't raised in a cult. My life was full of love and connection. And I was taught, but more importantly, I was shown friendship and loyalty. I was taught how to agree to disagree and to move on as friends, to still be friends. And that sometimes that's not possible. And that absolutely disconnecting from somebody is not just a Scientology thing, it's a human nature thing. Sometimes we have to do it. But I'm really slow to do that. I'm really slow to disconnect. But I got wrapped up in the indoctrination of it all and kind of started reacting to things as a Scientologist or an ex Scientologist. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to emulate them or that I want to somehow be one of them. I don't. I love them. I cherish them, but I don't want to be one of them. But I did let the indoctrination of it all affect my actions and my words and my reactions to things. And I've really learned a lesson about how dangerous the church is, even for those of us that aren't in it or ever were. How even us never ends, sorry, Marissa, can get pulled into culty behavior. So, what now? I'm almost done. I'm going to adopt Liz's amazing comment. I want you here. I want all of you here. I want all the former cult members here, even if they don't agree with Aaron. I don't care. This isn't his channel. He doesn't tell me what to do. He doesn't want to. But to be clear, I do support him. And I support SPTV, both the community and the foundation. I support the protesters that are out there doing their thing with class, respect, and love. I respect the creators who work their asses off because I know it's not easy. I work a lot of hours, y'all, to present this silly little video. We work our asses off to bring you content, and we hopefully do it with class and respect and love. Not always, obviously, from my last live, or at least the last few seconds of it. I'm not that person, y'all, that screamed at Nora. That's not me. I mean, I can be spicy, but I'm not a screaming embarrassment. I try to live my life with some degree of class, respect, and love. This channel has to remain a place of respect and love, but also healing. No matter what we need to heal from, I want us to be here for each other, just as we always have been. We might not ever grow to be a large channel, but I don't care. Y'all don't have any idea how many people that I don't recognize their names have messaged me in the last 2 days and encouraged me and said just the kindest, most uplifting things. I had literally no idea that anything that I said affected so many people. And that's what makes the fact that I lost it that much worse. But hearing from people that I don't even know that aren't in the chat every day, y'all. Not like I'm belittling the ones that are, but I'm just saying these are people I've never heard from. And hearing from them made it worth it. I know that the ones that I hear from every day care about me and, look forward to the shows or whatever. But to hear from people that I don't know and know that they've connected with this group, all of us, not just me, all of us, it just made a difference. So, after today, y'all, we are back in the fight. I'm taking it kind of easy today, resting, trying to not get my heart rate up so I don't have a heart attack. But I dug all my research and notes out of storage and organized them back because I just threw them in a couple boxes. I've got a fight to win. Well, several fights actually, it seems like. But I will win them along beside you all who lift me up every single day. Because I want you here. And I want to be here. And I'm going to try my very hardest to not let the hurts or moods or demands of others affect my resolve to defeat this damn cult. And I know now more than ever that I'm not alone. You want me here as much as I want you here. So thank you, Liz Gale. You may never really understand how much you affected this old lady from Oklahoma. How much you do just every time I watch one of your shows or whatever. Just read your book, whatever. See you in a chat somewhere. But you are my hero. You are. And you have been for a long time, but even more so now because you brought me out of a deep despair with just a few simple words. And as a little side note before I go to my chat, y'all, I would like to dedicate this live to my dear friend, Gary Mackey. He's fine, y'all. Nothing's wrong with him. I'm not dedicating it to him because there's anything wrong. He is just so special to me. And he'll know why I'm dedicating it to him. I love you guys. And now I'm going to go try to figure out where I left off with my chat. And if I missed some of you, I'm so sorry. But we're going to try to do it. I've been on for 45 minutes and I know that mischief is going to start, like, you know, giving me the side eye in a minute. So I'm going to try to flip back up here and figure out where I left off. And I probably won't get it right. Or how far it'll let me go. Because this thing is crazy. Sometimes whenever I've actually read stuff, it'll take them off. Oh, okay. So this is back up at the beginning. So I got all the way up. I'm going to go down to where I think I left off. I'm sorry. So let's see here. I'm like seeing some people. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at this. I need to figure out a method to figure out where I left off at. I'm going down through here with some that we've already read. We're almost there, I promise. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to start here. And if I repeat some, I'm sorry. Okay. So Lisa Kelson says, well, that's good news. I bet you'll have your strength back. At least I pray that you do. I do too. Okay. Yeah, I've already been here because there's Hef and Alan. So it would be it would be great to be in the same room. Okay. So, oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just not good at this. I love that there's so many of you talking, though. Okay, we're getting close because I just saw something I remembered. Yeah. There's Liz making me cry. Cajun Grant. Yeah, we need a picture of Hef's engagement ring. Okay. Here we go. I think I've got to where I left off pretty much. So, Poet's here. Brian, it's good to see you. Good evening, everybody. People are saying hi to Liz and to each other. That's always great. Marilee says, DJ, I wish I'm finding myself a bit confused after a fall this morning. Nothing big, but a bit rattled. Oh, please be careful. Do you need to go to the doctor and have that checked? Because that can be dangerous. Now I'm going to be so worried. Please take care of yourself, Marilee. Anna from Canada. It's like how I just combine y'all's names. I think so. Yeah. Anna from Canada. You are lovely, Susie. Thank you. That's so sweet. Poet says, as usual, I have no idea what's going on, and I like it that way. I agree. Just know that everything's fine. Freebird67 says, Susie, all our emotions are high with what's going on. It's so upsetting. Absolutely. West Coast Fancy Nancy's going to be 58 next month. Oh, Anna from Canada gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Y'all, if you get a membership, be sure to welcome or to thank Anna for that. Liz Gale. Oh, it's your channel and you can cry if you want to. It's my channel and I'll cry if I want to. Yeah, I can just change the words, right? Denise says, you're under a lot of stress and anxiety and had a bad moment. You did nothing wrong, in my opinion. We love you. Thank you. That's so kind. Aw. Thank you, Mandy, for the hugs. Anna from Canada is a new member. Yay. Lisa says that I don't need to be embarrassed. A lot of us felt the same way. I know that. Thank you very much, though. But I am a little embarrassed. I was a whole lot embarrassed, actually. Oh, may the force be with you. Nora is a sweetie with a huge heart and crap cult indoctrination. I give grace. Me too. I really do. 99.9% of the time. I don't know what happened. I just lost it and I am upset with myself. Hey, Carrie Ann. I know you're here. So yeah, there you are. Ah, Freebird 67. We understand entirely what happened with the Nora thing. All good. Enough said. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, after today, I'm over it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just gonna. Well, I'm going to apologize to her, but after that, Marilee says, "I adore Nora and I adore you. You were tired and sad. I'd bet good money that she isn't upset with you. I hope not." Sushiful, good to see you. Communication, along with apologies, work wonders. I agree. I agree. Lisa says, I thought she was speaking of all of us, and I am not on chemo. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I know. I think it was badly worded, but had I just not flipped out and talked to her, she probably would have said, no, 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 I was talking to so and so. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. West Coast Fancy Nancy, sometimes in chat, like texting, it's often misunderstood. In person discussions are always better for hot topics. Absolutely. Oh, Gary. Yeah, I'm out of jail. I love you. I love you, Gary. I really, truly do. Mm. Howdy, all you two goober. Apology accepted. Let's party. Yay. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thanks for the super chat. You're a doll. Gary Mackey gifted 5 memberships. Thank you guys. We're gonna have a bunch of people on that Zoom call, y'all. If everybody shows up. I looked the other day, I had 66, I think, members. And so now I'll have even more. So I am excited. I know all of you won't show up, but I can have 100 people. So let's shoot for 100. Indigo says, I don't consider myself a groupie. I genuinely like to see them heal and find love and light. I don't enjoy the fights or the pain they experience when they're triggered. There's gonna be another part in a minute. So whoops, oh, gosh, I just flipped past a bunch of them. Sorry. I don't know what I'm at. Where I'm at. Hold on, I think I went too far. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at this. I swear I'm gonna hook up that mouse. I'm gonna hook up my mouse. Yeah, Nora did step down from the foundation, and SPTV is separate from the foundation. But she also said that she did not consider herself part of SPTV, that she was going to just kind of do her own thing. So I don't think she was like bad mouthing us. I think she was just saying, I'm distancing myself from that. I don't know why. That's her. That's on her. I don't know. Um, Nora is still processing the possible end of a friendship. She's just doing what she feels and must for her own mental health. At the moment, we need to give her some grace in her healing. Tabitha, I absolutely agree. And like I said, I am embarrassed that I didn't do that. I am truly embarrassed that I did not do that. So, anyway, I know I've probably missed some of you guys, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, I read that one. Denise says, I hate the drama. I enjoy hearing about people's stories and where they are today. Even never ends have life stories that are worth hearing about. Absolutely. Oh my God, Hef. Thank you. She gifted 10 memberships, y'all. I love you, girl. I really, really love you, girl. Ham it up again. Hi, Susie. Yes, I definitely did not drive to Los Angeles from Colorado twice because I'm some kind of groupie. It was all about the cult and has been for many years. Absolutely. Marissa said today that we don't understand that this has been going on for about 40 years, this movement has. And I think that she doesn't understand that we do. We do understand it. And that's why, like myself, I bring up information from before, what happened before. And then she had also said something about that if we didn't know the people that died, that we didn't need to be making videos about the people that died. And I disagree with that too. And I understand where she's coming from. I do, I swear. But she did say that if we're going to make the videos, don't just tell about the salacious part of it. Don't just tell about the actual, how the person died or whatever. To tell the backstory and the forward story and everything. And I think that that's what we do on here. And so I don't think she was talking to me, but if she was, I wish that she would watch some of my content and see that that's not what I do. I really try to tell the whole story. Sometimes to a fault. I spend way more time on the backstory. Y'all know how I am, but let's step back a little bit. Now let's look back to here. Now let's look, what about this? So yeah, I don't think she was talking about me. But again, in my hurt, at first I was like, knife, thanks, and twist, twist, twist. That's what it felt like. So oh, Nico says, I consider myself affiliated, but anything and all I do is what I want to. I have common goals to end cults, but I still do things on my own, helping people the best I can. Absolutely, Nico. That's what we all have to do. Oh, okay, Mama, thank you. Oops, I just went past a whole bunch of stuff, but thank you. Oh, guys, my fingers are not working today. Why won't I move that way? Okay, now I'm back to where I was supposed to be. Lisa Kelson says that she's on my side. I've never been a groupie in my life. Me either. Scientology is here somewhere. I'm Scientology. Good evening. And if I'm missing some of you all, I'm so sorry because my hands, I've got neuropathy, and today I can't feel my fingertips, y'all. So it makes it hard. So that's why I need to get the mouse so that I can actually, click on stuff instead of trying to scroll. Because I've got a mouse. I bought a really nice one. I just keep not hooking it up. West Coast Fancy Nancy, it's so difficult. We can't let anyone else influence us, who we like or don't like. We are adults. As long as you're not being hateful in this community, I'll chat with you. Well, me too. Joe McCoy, words matter even if you don't mean it the way others see it. The way you say things and the place you say it makes makes a difference. Sorry. I was insulted by some of it. I'm human also. Please, let's not be so sensitive. Nora is referring to the trolls who she has been endlessly attacked by. More than anyone, it's not about us. I know, but it's hard sometimes not to take it that way. Gary Mackey gifted some more memberships, y'all. Gosh, oh, Liz, with all your hearts, I love you, girl. And from Canada, thank you so much for your super chat. Many viewers in this community have experienced extreme trauma. I think this is why so many gravitate to this community. I do too, absolutely. It's because it's meaningful and resonates with many. I think so too. We don't have the same trauma, but they don't have the same trauma. Individually, they have different trauma. So I think that that's a lot of why we gravitate to each other. And Indigo says, Liz Gale, you're a strong and good person. Thank you for supporting Susie. She is a sweetheart. Hey, Marilyn, I love you. You're one of my closest friends right now. Sometimes I don't know what I would do without people like Marilyn and Hev and Mischief and Marilee and so many of you. I mean, I could just keep naming names, but Steph, 22 years sober. Well, first of all, congratulations, Steph, for 22 years sober. That is amazing. I am very, very proud of you. So, we are responsible for ourselves. We can choose to engage or we can focus on the goal that we are trying to achieve. Absolutely. And I completely lost focus. Aw, it's an honor to stand and fight with you. Thank you. God, I'm going to go cry in a minute. Nico says the only monsters I like are monster trucks, monsters of rock, monster energy drinks. Aw. Gary Mackey says, I told you several times this is not a game we're playing. Possibly the fight of a generation. Let's battle. Absolutely. It's our battle cry. Indigo says, I consider myself a survivor of my bad ex and all that trauma. When I heard people talk about their cult experience, that wounded part of me connects me to them. That's why I fight this cult. Absolutely. Absolutely. I understand exactly what you're saying. You are right, Marilyn. Liz Gale is a legend, and I want to be just like her when I grow up. And I really need to grow up. If you look at my last, oh, never mind, 5 seconds or so of my last chat. Yes, Steph, that is strictly between them. You were so kind and very much loved. Thank you. Thank you so much. Freebird says, Fat Grammy, I heard her say, even though I don't like what he has done, I want him to win. Please watch her again to clarify what she was saying, because that's what I noticed. Absolutely. I do. I want him to succeed. I don't care for him, but I want him to succeed. Ham it up again. Allowing abusers to get away with abuse because they are on your side is not acceptable. Full stop. Absolutely. Lisa Kelson, very good point, Susie. We need to strive to see each other in real time, supporting and loving each other. Marilyn says, it's okay, Susie, you're human. Everybody's biscuits get burnt once in a while. We love you. These were like charcoal. Lord. Kristen Melinda, good to see you. She's listening while she's driving home. Clearwater Chad, good to see you. Lisa says she never thought I was a screaming embarrassment. Thank you. I felt like it. I won't. Oh, guys. Mama's Life, I haven't seen your last video. I'll have to go back and watch it now. You're loving and valued in this space. Oh, God. Hey, Karen, good to see you. Liz Gale, every time I see you, I just, oh. La Chameleon, late, but heading back to the start. Good. I think that it's a pretty easy chat to watch or live to watch. Indigo says, love you, Susie. Truly, you make things better for so many people. Thank you. You guys. Sounds like the old gal is back. It's Gary. Yeah, and I'm in, I'm in my pink cave, y'all. I won't guarantee that I won't do some from the bed because the reason that I do it, I am up and about, y'all. Don't think that I'm like bedridden. I'm not. I get up and about. I'm up a lot. But I've been doing my lives from there for the simple fact that I can lean back against the headboard and it helps my back, because after I do a few minutes of the live, it and I know I'm over mischief before you start. Time to wrap it up, lady. That's what she's already said. I'm gonna wrap it up, I promise. But yeah, I lean back on the headboard and it helps my back. So if my back's really bothering me, you're probably gonna see me piled up in the bed. But I do enjoy it better in here. The lighting's better. I just feel better. It feels more professional. Don't laugh, mischief. My professional recording studio is my very professional recording studio. Right now is two boxes holding my laptop, and then my iPad is set beside me, and my light's up there, and my cat was here just a minute ago. But yeah, uh, yeah, Steph, you're right. We can't make it a popularity contest for clicks. Ann Campbell, thanks for being here. Stay strong, Susie. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Gosh, all this love. I'm scrolling past some of you, which I will read. I'll go back and read, I promise. But I get in trouble if I go too long. Did Lisa Kelson say something about mice? Oh. Karen says, Susie, we all have a moment. Judy Chin. I melt down at least once a month. Well, I can be spicy, but I think there's a difference in spicy and what I did the other day. And so I truly do apologize, you guys. I'm better than that. Let's put it that way. Okay. DJ says, put enough pressure on us charcoals and we turn into diamonds. Turn into the diamonds we are. Well, I like diamonds. If I could turn into one, I'd be pretty happy. DJ says mischief can get me anytime she likes. Janet from another planet, hello. She says, hello, everyone. Guess I'm really late to the party. Yeah, well, just go back and watch it. It's a pretty, calm. No, I didn't scream or act crazy. Next time, join us for a grand tour of the professional studio, the very professional studio, mischief. Oh, okay. I've reached the end of the chat, y'all. So I'm going to go. I think we're going to have corn dogs for dinner. So, yeah, I've reached the end. So I just thank you so much, guys, for all of your love and your comments. And thanks for the super chats and all the memberships and all that. It really does help. And it does make me cry, though. And thanks to Gary Mackey, who always, always, always knows the right thing to say to me. For some reason, I don't know how, but he does. And to Liz Gale, because you are my hero and you always will be. So I love you too, Hef. I really do. So I'm going to go and rest and eat a corn dog. Maybe two of them, actually. Kind of hungry. So anyway, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night or morning, whatever it is.